Hi, I'm glad you're here. This is my new apartment, and it makes me proud. I will be happy to tell you what helped me to move in here. Can you remember? The last time we met, I was going to buy that luxurious car. It was the peak of my career in FM Group Marketing Plan 1. As soon as I felt more confident, I knew I wanted to shoot for the stars. If determination and hard work pay off at Magnolia Club, with the same commitment, Marketing Plan 2 just couldn't fail. There was no risk involved, and the chances of success were high. As you can see, I struck gold. First, I became a client of FM Group Company. It gave me the possibility to get to know and take to the products. When I attained this level, I became a salesperson. Apart from an extra income from the commission, I managed to develop the skills that undoubtedly helped me to build up my money. Now I am a self-confident dealer who manages his own distribution network and teaches other people what he has learned himself. I still have my customers who buy products from me. You know what they say? Once you've become a dealer, you'll always be one. But apart from that, I am looking for people like me. People who know that hard work pays off and that it's worthwhile climbing up the ladder. All this makes me a successful person in Marketing Plan 2. Marketing Plan 2 is also referred to as the Orchid Club. It consists of an elite group of highly affected FM Group sales leaders. The sole fact of being its member opened the door for my further career. It allowed me to take part in incredible company events, drive different expensive cars, and more importantly, to make big money. In Marketing Plan 2, apart from levels of effectiveness, I also attain Orchid levels. The first one is called Peel Orchid. I had two options in order to become one. I either had to help two persons directly on the lower tier who were invited to cooperate with FM Group to reach the level of effectiveness at least at 21%, or to help one person reach the level of 21%, and other distributors from so-called my first line, but from other branches accumulate the total of 20,000 group points. I followed the second option as it offered me a greater margin. Back then, my entire structure was making 50,000 group points. That is the required minimum for becoming Pearl Orchid. My job wasn't done, however. Step by step, I expanded my sales groups, and after a while, I leveled up in the orchid structure. I became Amaranth Orchid. The required minimum I had to meet was to help at least 3 persons who were invited by me to reach the level of 21%. I knew that width-oriented structure produces higher yields, so obviously I had more branches, which translated into a greater amount of points in my account. Obviously, my structure hit the required total of 90,000 group points. But that's logical, isn't it? I knew that Golden Orchid is a natural complement to my current Amaranth Orchid. In order to advance, I had to help at least 3 distributors from different branches, regardless of their tier position in my structure, to reach any orchid level. Luckily, my distributors became as enthusiastic about their work and sales as I was, and after a while, we were happy together about our promotion to a higher level, and also about our brand new, more luxurious cars. As you can see, it worked out pretty well for me. So, there was the last challenge. It was my aim to become Diamond Orchid. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. All I knew was that I really need to reach the top and be the best. It wasn't easy. If I wanted to do it, I had to help one distributor from at least 5 independent branches to reach any of the orchid levels. It goes without saying that the higher the level, the better. I was working my fingers to the bone for several hours a day. Meetings, lectures, talks, presentations, and travels. I finally made it. My structure reached the required minimum of 250,000 points with 5 independent branches at any of the orchid levels. And now I'm thinking, how deep should be my garden pool? Marketing Plan 2 gave me yet one more possibility. Namely, it offered me the services of a so-called clone. It's not that the company created somebody with the same genome. Nothing like that. When I reached the right orchid level, I could create new distribution networks based on my additional distributor's number. When I was at the level of 21%, I was granted one additional number. By becoming the Pearl 1, I had 2. Amaranth Orchid gave me one additional number, which sums up to 3. Golden Orchid offers the possibility to use 2 additional numbers. That's 5. And now, As a diamond, the company gives me 5 more numbers, which is 10 in total. What does the clone offer me? I can start my work from scratch. I can place my clone anywhere in my structure and, as an experienced distributor, shoot for the stars. Now my goal is to become double diamond, or, in other words, to become diamond in my primary and secondary number. I'm working on it. It is also very important that the marketing plan does not provide any additional benefits for those who joined the club earlier or for higher place in the structure. It may come as a surprise to you, but my sponsor is on a 21% effectiveness level. It is probably the best marketing plan in the world. So, let's take a look at that pool in the backyard.